Glad we didn't get too far. I forgot a battery. Oh dear, oh dear.
Good morning. Wheelers at large. We're out again. It's a Sunday morning. No, it's not.
No, it's not Sunday.
Good morning. Wheelers at large. We're out again. It is a Sunday morning today.
I thought I'd get those shots in early because the bikes haven't looked this clean for a while, and good chance they might not stay that clean for very long. We'll see. It's a bit grey. Not supposed to be raining, but you just never know.
Gonna meet Matthew at Camford Bottom. He did put feelers out, but whether anybody else will show. I didn't look to see if anybody else put their hands up. Matthew wants to do a few 100-milers this year. I think this is going to be one of his. Not sure we'll make 100 miles, but I'll do a few.
New back brake.
The one place where she could have got away with it this early in the morning, because there's no houses around and it was a subdued yeehaw.
Just about to go through Happy Bottom. Not Happy Valley, Happy Bottom.
Can't remember trying to get up this hill on a single speed. I'm sure I nearly folded the bars up. I did make it though. Had a very close pass through here once. I'll see if I can find it.
Woo! Have to use the brakes. Woo! You're b***ed. Jesus Christ. Woo! Oh dear, and I saw as well.
Yeah, I was up ahead just on the hill there, and yeah, he didn't close past me. Now I don't know if that's because he heard Julie scream as he went past and thought, oh whoops, or if he thought there's a woman, have some of that, and then saw me and thought, oh I better go wide of him. Not sure. We're on the gravel.
Oh, hello. Yeehaw! There's been a few opportunities for yeehaws this morning.
Alright, just going to appear at Andre! Along the coast, around, and then back up.
The route I sent you, Karl.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good. Look who we found. We found Karl and Andre as we were going along. Andre's just gone tubeless and there he was pumping it up. So I think he's got quite a few holes in his tyre that Tubeless is trying to solve for the moment.
Oh, hello. It's the Polis. Anyway, Trek shop. Yeah, we went out for a ride on Tuesday. It was quite comical actually. Julie's bike got blown over in the wind, and as I went to catch it, I dropped mine. Anyway, yeah, Julie's derailleur bent, and as some of you might know, there's only so many factories in the world that build bikes and bike parts. There's quite a lot of crossover, and there certainly is between Giant and Trek. So we went into the Trek shop, and we did find the derailleur for Julie's bike. So thank you, Tom, thank you for persevering with us, because I would think most places you go in and say, I want a derailleur for a live, this is a Trek shop, they'd probably ask you to leave because you're stupid. But no, Tom did persevere. He said these are the ones we've got for quick release, and one of them was the exact one. So thank you, Tom, that was great. There's an awful lot of traffic. I'm guessing everybody's heard that the ferry's open again.
That sea is so calm. Look at that.
Nice and flat, little bit of wind, nothing to speak of. Heart rate 120, fat burning zone, constant pedalling. This is me all day. I love this kind of cycling. Oh, he can brake, can he? Look at that, look at that. Honestly.
I think Highcliffe is going to be our first stop. We've done 32 miles. Got to say, I could do with a coffee. Mind you, I could probably always do with a coffee.
Don't try and overtake me here, please. Whew. Yeah, some indifferent driving this morning, but I think that's because it's just busier for some reason, don't know why. Send it! Honestly, out of control cyclists, what can I say?
Oh my god! Oh dear!
That can't be edited.
Why is that? Because you made it round without falling off?
Yeah. No breathing.
Yeah, Matthew did some BMX racing a couple of weeks back, and yeah, he did all right actually, but he did have a crash on his last race.
Egg and bacon without brown sauce.
Coffee and bacon and egg sandwich, fantastic. Hugging the coast at the moment, and then we're going to head up into the forest.
Moors Valley isn't about the average, it's about the timing, the minutes, the seconds. My perfect timing.
That's the Isle of Wight over there. Well, if this looks close to the edge, you're right. It is. You have to be very careful here. There's no guardrails, nothing to stop you from walking off the side. Sun's come out. It's feeling warm now. Yeah, amazing. Big contrast since we stopped for coffee. We're all a bit chilly, it has to be said. And my winter boots weren't really living up to their name, in truth. We all made it off the cliff alive. Keyhaven Marshes. And we've got Hurst Castle over there. Probably can't see it on my GoPro. this is Lymington.
Train! So this is the way we would normally go to the ferry for the Isle of Wight. Be careful on this corner. This time of year you can see through the trees, it's not so bad, but yeah, in the summer when it's all bushes.
We've done 56 miles and I'm ready for some cake.
Yeah, so up till now we've sort of been going around the edge of the New Forest, along the coast, Lymington. We're heading towards Bewley now. We are definitely in the forest.
We found some we found some gravel to do, and Karl's just found some energy. He's just eaten 2 bananas. Look at that for a trail. Just goes into the distance. Gravel as far as you can see.
Nearly at coffee stop number 2.
Hello.
I thought that's a bit bad, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, we're into the wind, but I can almost smell the coffee. Nearly there. Bit of a break. Ready to go again. Karl's out of the saddle as well.
Second stop of the ride, 66 miles in or whatever it is. See that? That got smaller all of a sudden. How did that happen? Here we go again. That was a good stop. Sauerkraut sandwich and a coffee. And a rocky road, which they call gravel track.
Oh, I needed that coffee. Coffee and almond croissant for me. It was very nice.
Quite a lot of gravel in the last third of this ride. I'm not a fan of gravel towards the end of a long ride. No, I'll rephrase that. My legs are not fans of gravel towards the end of a ride, but that's the way it is. We've got to get home and we've got to do it under our own power, so let's go.
Let's go.
I actually thought he was going to.
You thought he was going to?
I know he's fallen off recently, but I reckon Jamie would. I've just seen him jumping over his horse style. Yeah, he's pretty good at bunny hopping. Mine, sometimes the front comes up, sometimes it doesn't, so yeah, bike, not reliable. Oh.
We haven't adhered exactly to the route, so we're doing a little bit of zigzagging at Lyndhurst here, just to make sure we don't need to do any extra at the end. I should say Matthew doesn't need to do any extra at the end, because we're not bothered. You know, wherever the mileage is for us it is, but he's definitely looking to do 100 miles today.
I like looking at number plates. I actually look at number plates and then try and make a word or a sentence with the,
Oh really?
the startings of the letters and things.
So we sort of skirted around Brockenhurst. heading towards Ornamental Drive and Rhinefield. Then it's over towards Canadian, but not all the way up, around towards Burley.
And then there was 2. We're just heading across the aerodrome here. We've left Matthew and Karl to make their way back across to Ringwood and then home. And we're heading towards Christchurch. I think they're on for 100. I don't think we'll quite hit 100, but it's been a good ride.
Well, it's certainly been good to get some miles in. I have to say I gave the bikes a good going over yesterday. And I was absolutely amazed just how many knocks and dings my bike's had in the short time I've had it. But then, you know, we don't muck about, we use them on all surfaces, all speeds. You know, so not really a surprise, but I have been so pleased with this Revolt. It is so comfortable. You know, it's so responsive and everything else. I just love it.
We just stopped and had an energy ball and finished off our drink.
One last hill to go.
Yeah, all the way home.
Yeah, okay, but come on, one hill.
I've hit 100.
Didn't expect that at the start of the day, did you?
No,
I must admit, I didn't either.
we didn't set out to do 100 miles today, but we've done it. And I'm well happy with that. Well happy with that. So if you've watched this far into the video, thank you for watching us. Click the like button and join us for the next one. It won't be 100 next time though.